Hi everyone, welcome to LaShawn's Life. If you want to see how to get this look, keep on watching. First, I'm going to start by priming my face with the Hangover RX primer. Just get that all over your face. Then I'm going to take my Sephora color correcting concealer and put that over my eyes. Now I'm going to go in with my Airspun powder and set that concealer. Now to the FriendCation palette, I'm going to take this color here and go into my outer V, pulling it into my crease, making a V shape on the outer V of my eyelid. Everyone has different eyelids, so depending on how big your eyelids are, that's how big your V is going to be. I'm doing this on both eyes, and you just want to make sure you blend that all the way out, keeping most of the color on the outer corner and then blending it inwards. Then I'm going to take my transitioning shade here and blend that into my crease. When I say blend, you want to blend all the colors together. Then I'm going to take this cute pinky color that's in the palette and put that on my eyelid. Now here you can tell what I'm talking about when I say everyone has different size lids. Because you can see my eyelids are super tiny. So I'm just keeping that on my eyelids. If you want to figure out where your eyelids are, just kind of close your eyes and then open it. You'll see where it creases at naturally. So your eyelids at the bottom, and then your crease is where it creases. And then you have your brow bone. So as you can see, the majority of my eyelid is the crease and the brow bone. I'm just going to keep packing that color in, and you want to go back with your transitioning color and smooth out your crease. And then you're going to go back in with the darker color and really blend out that darker color. And you're going to put this majority in your crease, but you're going to blend it to your outer V as well to deepen up that crease. Now I'm going to go in with this goldy champagne color on the inner tear duct of my eye and halfway onto my eyelid. I'm gonna actually drag this onto my brow bone as well, but I didn't really like the color payoff it was giving me on my brow bone, so later on I do end up changing it. But as you can see now, I'm just blending more, blending, going back in with my lid color. And I really wanted that lid color to be very out there, so you'll see later what I do to fix that. And then I go on with this orange color to kind of soften up my crease look. It's really hard to see what I'm doing in this lighting. My next video, I'm definitely gonna have to get better lighting because you can barely see. Hopefully you can follow just by looking, but it looks bad right now. But as you can see in the pictures, like it doesn't look like that in person, and like good light. So blend. All right, next is when I went in with my fingers because I was like, no, I want this color payoff. Like I need this color on my lid. So I went in with my finger back into that goldy champagne color and put that on my inner tear duct onto half of my lid. And then I also put it on my brow bone, and I like that better for my brow bone using my finger. Then I went ahead and did the same thing with the pinky color. Now, after you do this, you're going to have to go back in and blend that crease back out. Every time you put a color on, you want to get back into your transitioning shade and blend. Everything has to be seamless transitioning into the next color. You do not want it to look like a mud mess when everything is all one color, but you don't want it to look like separate, if that makes sense. Now here, since I have a weird shaped eye, I have this kind of inner corner thing going on with my eye, so that's where I'm just gonna make sure I put some more of my transition shade. All right, here is the concealer. Gonna go in with my Sephora Collection color correcting concealer. I love the Sephora Collection concealers so much. They're so affordable and they are just so easy to blend out. Okay, now I did say this is color corrector, so I'm going to go ahead and color correct my face. Any dark spots that I do have. Everyone's color corrector is a different tone, so when you go in there, just kind of ask them to match you for what your issue is. Now I'm going to go ahead with my Shape Tape Concealer. Now this is a highlighting concealer, so I'm going to put this directly under my eye. And I do use a V like motion, and then I'm going to go ahead with my other Sephora Collection concealer. It's a little bit darker than the Shape Tape, and I put that kind of closer to the bottom because I still need coverage there, like concealing coverage, but I don't want it to be bright all the way down there. As far as highlighting and contouring, you want to highlight the points on your face that you want to stand out. So if I would have dragged that concealer all the way down, the lighter one, then it would stand out all the way down to my cheekbones, and that's not what I wanted. I just wanted more coverage down there, so I just put the darker concealer. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my Nars Foundation. I love this foundation so much. And I'm doing full coverage because I wanted to test out different lipsticks with this look. And one of them was a red lipstick, as you've seen in the beginning. So with the red lipsticks, I always want to make sure I'm fully covered. And I'm just stippling that on with the brush, and then I'm taking my wet beauty blender sponge. I actually think this is the Morphe sponge that I'm using to pounce that on my face. So when I say pounce, I mean like this motion that I'm doing now. You do not want to rub, drag, or like mush it into your skin. You just want to dab it and like pounce it onto your skin. This gets you the best coverage. Now the reason why I use the brush in the beginning is so I can take that product all over my face. If you just start blending out with the beauty blender before rubbing it all over your face, then you're gonna have parts of your face that's not, covered. So here I'm going to go back in with my airspun powder and set my under eyes, the bridge of my nose, my forehead, my chin, and under my contour line, even though I have not contoured yet. I like to do this because it tells me where to contour on my face. I'm putting that underneath where I'm gonna contour. And as you can see, I have a natural contour that's already on my face, so it kind of gives me a guide as well. Now, even though I did not put concealer on my forehead and my chin and everything else, I'm still going to set that with the airspun powder because I want that to be lighter. So there's a little trick. If you don't want it to be super bright, then just set it with your setting powder, and it's going to help it, brighten up a little bit. I'm using MAC Blot, by the way, to contour. It is a blush, and I'm only doing it lightly on my forehead. Now I'm going to go on with my pressed powder foundation to dust away all of the airspun powder and to also powder my face. This is how I stop myself from using too much product, because pretty much everywhere on my face has already been set because I used the airspun powder to set the places I wanted to highlight, and then I contoured. That's a powder that set the rest of my face. So I'm just going to go on with a tiny bit of my foundation powder to set anywhere else that's not, been set. This is my final look. I definitely would love to see this with some lashes on, but I'm not that good at putting lashes on myself, and I didn't want to ruin my eye makeup look by adding lashes, and but I just feel like this palette could have been made with better quality. Like my videos, they could be maybe better quality. So I'm not saying like, you know, it's horrible, but for them to be such a big brand, I feel like they could have did a teensy bit better. I do like that they list the names of the colors on the back. I like that they named them, so I like it. I really do like it. I like the little dose of colors and it's just this here that it got going on. This just feels cheap to me. It feels like a BH Cosmetics palette, but it looks like expensive, you know. I would put some highlighter on. Actually, guess what? I'm just gonna use this color inside the palette as a highlight because I really don't feel like going to get a highlighter. And let's just try it out and see if you can use this as a highlighter. Got my fan brush. I'm just gonna go in with Just a Kiss as a highlight. Ready? I don't feel like it did anything. Did it do anything?